Welcome back to Crime Chats. Tiny room, microphone, endless crimes.
Yeah.
I have one that's not very heavy. I promise. It's not. It's not. It is a...
Get some sage.
This one is fun.
That's not a word that I would ever think. Okay.
It's fun to talk about.
Oh, okay.
And maybe debunk some wrong theories.
Oh.
Because we have proof.
Oh.
Of some of those things.
Oh.
You want to do it? Let's do it. We have some that are fun in the sense of people have been throwing names out there, big names, of course, because when you're in the billionaire club, there's not a lot of names that you can talk about. So we're going to talk about some of them.
Okay.
And debunk some of those crazy theories or things going on. First things first, do you remember the date that Jeffrey was found deceased? Or he wasn't deceased, but found in his cell.
July 23rd, 2019.
Okay.
I only remember that because my birthday is August 23rd.
You're a fangirl, just say it. I'm just kidding. 100% kidding.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we have a letter.
There's like a postcard.
It's a card.
Oh, okay.
It's just unfolded.
Oh, okay.
And on the front of this card, I don't have the picture of it, but we do have, the front of the card is a 1960s, 50s, old-timey man on a date with the woman. So think like slicked back hair in a suit with a lady in a red dress that's low cut with cleavage and curled hair, you know, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
This card was sent to another infamous pedophile, in another prison by the name of Larry Nassar.
Oh, I haven't heard of that one.
Good. We're not going to bring too much talk about him. He's in prison for the nasty things he did to those girls. And so Jeffrey decides, allegedly, because this is a fun one. This one was like all over. See, we told you. This one's fun. So he sends, I'm just going to pretend to play along with that one. He sends this man in another prison this card. Okay. The card reads, Dear LN, as you know by now, I have taken the, quote, short route home. Good luck. We shared one thing, our love and caring for young ladies.
Oh.
And the hope they'd reach their full potential. Our president also shares our love of young, nimble girls.
President. Wait, what year was this? What year was this card?
19.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. When a young beauty walked by, comma, there we go, he loved to, quote, grab, snatch, end quote, wherever we ended up snatching grub in the main halls of the system, I think is what that says. Life is unfair. Yours, J. Epstein. So, this card was found, obviously, in the files when they were released, January 2026, and people went nuts over it for a lot of reasons. Who was president in 2019? Well, to be fair, let's just pull the cat out of the bag now, big elephant in the room. He's talking about Trump. Okay. So he's bringing Donald Trump into the equation here, saying, yep, he was in on it too. He knows about it. He participated in it. And Mr. Nasser, you also know that. So Jeffrey Epstein, Donald Trump, and Mr. Nasser are aware and participated in the same underage nastiness, right? That's what this is saying.
Talking about like he would do this when they were together?
Right.
Okay.
So, and by the he's referring to is Donald Trump.
Okay.
Now, this is a really wonderful, I love this so much, and I'm pulling it along, I'm dragging it out so much because it's great. If you know, you know. This has been debunked as fraudulent.
Okay.
Now, how do we know? Well, first of all, it was written 3 days after he died.
Okay. Also, I have a thought
Okay.
about the grabbing, snatch, whatever. There was that whole big thing about Trump saying like something like grab him by the pussy, whatever.
Oh, right.
So
Oh, yeah.
my thought
just
was
different
like
wording.
they would have used that to.
True. Also, the FBI handwriting analysts, I mean, how much more specific can you get, have gone through a bunch of Jeffrey Epstein's handwriting things, clips, or not clips, things, and and I'm going to show you that in just a
Samples?
second. Thank you. We're
Okay.
samples, and it has been proven to not even be his handwriting. So
who?
This was found
Okay.
in a New York penitentiary prison mailroom.
Okay.
And it was obviously, if you look at the right side of the screen here, it was returned to sender because Mr. Nesser wasn't even at that location anymore.
Oh.
So, oh well. He never got it. Anyways, so this one was kind of fun because of all of that. It had a huge conspiracy over, well, now we know Donald Trump is in on it. Now we know Larry Nasser also knew of all of this and was also involved. Now we know it's a huge conspiracy across just giant child predators and pedophiles and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
So that one was fun.
Okay, but this has been debunked.
Yes.
Okay.
So Jeffrey Epstein did not write this. We don't know who did. Someone did, trying to defame President Trump and more defame Nasser? I don't know. And add to the fuel.
Well, Nasser was already in.
That's what I'm saying.
So like,
and add to the fuel of Epstein?
yeah, so
I don't know.
Just
I don't know.
someone trying to defame. Yeah.
Just
okay.
stir in the pot and add in nastiness to it. So, false.
Yeah, so that's
false. Also, we have this, which is his own handwriting, his kind of sketches and things in prison. He just liked to draw and write.
Okay.
So if, again, we're not going to go into detail on what it is, because it's a bunch of just kind of nonsense, and from my opinion, if you can make sense of it, great. But right off the bat, you can tell that's not his handwriting, in my opinion. I think he has a lot more kind of tall and thin versus elegant and
I haven't seen enough of his like.
I know, but just from those two, from the card to this kind of thing.
Right. Yeah.
Just my
okay,
2
so
cents.
this for sure is Epstein's.
This is his. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, they're very different.
Right. And this is all kind of random to me. I don't know. It's just kind of some of the things he wrote and drew on a notepad in his jail cell. So that's that. There's the whole one. I just chunked it in, or split it in half to kind of see.
What are some of the things he put?
So on here, if we go back up here, he was drawing, I don't know, some kind of structure. He was also found, like, he had like a furniture catalog, and he was going through looking at different nightstand tables and stuff. Like, I don't know, he was just being a dude sometimes, you know. Unfortunately, we can chunk him in there. So some of these things are like, I don't know, he's maybe doing business chats on paper with himself. I don't know.
Maybe he's trying to invent something.
Possibly. It's a nice rectangular prism there. Pretty good. This is the other fun one.
Oh, okay.
This is a grab from one of the documents, the Epstein Files, of the Lolita Express logs or manifestos.
Are you going to debunk this one?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Now, debunk in the sense of this is real, this is factual, these people rode and flew on the plane, on the jet. Didn't. There's no faking of that. These people, again, once you're in the billionaire club, you're kind of all rubbing shoulders, right?
Yep. It's
Just
not a huge group.
because you know somebody does not mean you participate or know of their daily shenanigans. Not to say that's true of everybody. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't.
That reminds me of like 50 Cent and Diddy. How 50 Cent like was like, it's not really my thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So this one's
And
fun.
Diddy was like, come on, dude.
Ooh.
Where's
So
my man voice again?
your husband.
Yeah, like I was imitating him saying something awesome, but like I said it in like my voice because it's the only voice I have. So like it made it sound dumb, like I was making fun of him, and I was like, no, like I'm not
This
making
is the
fun
only
of
one
you.
I have. It's the only voice I have.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay, so over on the left-hand side, so I have it split halfway. We have left and right, right? So I'm going to do left-hand side first. So over here, we have this red oval. And in the log, so first, let me back up a little bit. So the pilot of the plane, the Lolita Express, writes down every single person that comes on the plane for reasons pilots need to. Pilots need to know how many bodies are on the plane, for weight, W-E-I-G-H-T, weight, for the horrible possibility of a crash. We need to know how many bodies to locate, so many things. You need to have a manifesto of the bodies on your plane.
Yeah.
So this is something every pilot does. If you don't, you should. This is something you're taught, right? So this is not something to be like, ha ha ha, you're with me now, says Epstein. This is objective.
Yeah.
So
these people
they have flown on the plane.
Yes.
The dates are correct. The people are correct. Now, there are also anecdotes and explanations of why they flew when they flew on the plane, rode on the plane, whatever. So on the left over here, we have JG. I feel like I should know that. John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. JG, because that comes up quite a bit. JG.
Is there another Jeffrey?
Jeffrey Grissom. John.
Could he be that Gibbs guy?
Gibbs. What was his first name?
I have no idea.
Okay, we'll get there. Anyways, so there's that. I think this one is not as significant to me, but if we go over to the right, we've got some big old names that we all know. President William J. Clinton.
I forgot that Bill is a nickname of William, and so you were like, William, I was like, President William, who?
It's Bill. So William J. Clinton. We have Kevin Spacey. That's a fun name I don't hear often anymore. Chris Tucker. Jeffrey Epstein. J.E. It's an E.
Oh, it's an E. Okay, there we go. So J.E. And then GM.
GM. Who could that be?
Ghislaine Maxwell. So they all flew together.
Right.
In that circumstance, is what we're saying. Okay.
So this one is interesting, and I'm going to come back to that. And then I just want to kind of read down here as well. We have just some fun names. I was able to read them. Now I kind of can't. Dog. Anyways, there was a date where President Bill Clinton borrowed the car. Such a normal thing to borrow, right? Borrowed the jet to go to Africa.
Yeah, on an aid mission. Whatever.
Right, on a whatever. Yeah, he was promoting the development of some health something against AIDS or something like that.
Yeah.
And this is that moment. That's why you see Kevin Spacey and Chris Tucker on the same flight. In this instance, nothing happened that was illicit, according to everybody else involved. And I am hesitant to not agree with that, because you never see these other people's names pop up in any other files, at least that I've seen,
Yeah.
you do see Mr. Clinton pop up quite a bit. We had that reference to Chelsea.
She wrote about it in her journal.
Right.
So, I mean, obviously he was doing something.
So, the reason I brought this...
But they don't remember anything.
Well, they're old now.
Yeah, that too.
I brought this file up, this specific one, because I want to talk about, just because you're physically with the person that's an atrocious human being doesn't make you guilty of the things that atrocious human being is doing in a different time.
Right.
Chris Tucker, Kevin Spacey may not even know at that time that they were on this plane to Africa what was going on. Now, caveat, because Jeffrey Epstein had already been arrested and booked for explicit crimes in 2005.
Yeah.
So, if this had happened after 2005, everything I just said is off the table because everybody knew what Jeffrey Epstein was.
Yeah.
I think, I could be wrong, I really think this was in 1999. Could be wrong.
Okay.
I need to check my facts there, but
well,
I really do.
We have the
Right. But once you know that about him, all bets are off. You know what he is. Don't associate with him. I don't care how great his jet is.
Yeah.
So, those are my fun things. And kind of just try and have an open mind, y'all. Just because maybe you don't like someone doesn't mean they're a criminal. Or just because you like someone doesn't mean they're not a criminal.
Yeah.
Okay? Do you have others? You want to read the other one?
Well, I would have to go search for it, but it's so good.
It is so good.
It's so good. I have to.
I had it, but it might. Let's just go. Go share the screen.
Yeah.
You get to be a part of.
You get to be a part of it. Yeah.
How we actually find the things.
Just
if you've not done it, which again we encourage you not to, because it is a rabbit hole of overwhelming filth. In a very bad way.
I also like how easy it is to tell them that I'm 18. Yeah, I'm 18.
Thanks for confirming. I can click a button.
Okay, so I'm just gonna use the search term and people are, okay.
That's a fun one, right?
It's only one.
It's the only one. So this is a fun one in a really bad way. It's shock value. So I found this I watched, I don't know, something came across my YouTube feed. It is such a bad algorithm right now. And I was like, Lisa, can you believe this? And she's like, oh my gosh, is that real? You should probably fact check that. So I looked it up.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's legit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she showed it to me and I was like, because with this file stuff, I'm so scared of, like, there's so many bad actors out there that are like, oh my god, like, I doctored this document to make it look like something, and look, this is something, oh my god, it's just clickbait, right? So, like, I never trust anything. So she told me this and I was like, nah.
That's too outrageous to be real.
Yeah, but I typed the term and then fucking there was. So before I share the envelope, I'm just gonna read the letter and then I'll talk about it. Okay. Okay.
So my reaction's not going to be, like, authentic because I know this one. But you'll be like, what?
It says, I'm Esther Cohen Titzer Epstein, and you're receiving this because you are a convicted sex offender required by law to monitor, control, and contain your sexual deviance, or B, an ordinary citizen who can benefit from your sexual deviance monitored, explored, and amplified.
You're one or the other. Can't be anything else.
Either way, myself, my common law husband Peter John Benet Klein Titzer Epstein, his boyfriend Chad, and my lovely and well-trained daughters, redacted and redacted, will help you achieve all your sexual deviance goals. Needless to say, we all have significant daddy issues. Ha ha ha, hardy har ha.
Already I got the ick from that. But that's more like your porn... Like, oh, do you need to increase your penis size?
Yeah.
You know, those kind of spams. But okay, sorry.
Also, I got bitten by a mosquito and I don't appreciate it. Anyway.
I'm sorry, I had a really bad comment, but I'm all.
Was it Leon Black?
Yes!
Okay. Drop by for a dynamic sexual healing session. A blank offered by the Bowles School of Nourishment and Healing, successor to the Jeffrey Epstein Foundation. Individual sessions will measure not only your level of sexual arousal to deviant stimulus, but also girth, volume, spin, drop, amount of English on the ball, 1 or 2 balls, refraction, thrust, PSI, temperature, skin tone, alignment, and we even take into account the rotation of the Earth during this session.
I want to pause there. I love how this could be a normal sentence, but every, 8th word, they've thrown in a sex term.
Yeah.
Like thrust and girth.
Okay, I'm completely dissociated at this point. That's why I'm laughing so much. Anyway,
yeah.
Okay. All right. Also, do you like how I'm reading it?
I do.
It's an advertisement. I took some acting classes. I took some acting classes. Anyway, group gang sessions can give those measurements, but also ranking, entries, and breeding quality. Wait a minute, lady. Like we're cattle. Wait a minute, lady. What qualifies you to take over this prestigious foundation? Good question. I was born and raised in a family that valued sexual exploration and accepted and even celebrated sexual deviance. Okay. My grandmother was known as the Black Hole of Bialystok and serviced Kazakhs, Black Russians, White Russians, even Wehrmacht, anyone and everyone, as long as they could pay.
White Russian sounds really good.
So, it's really funny.
Right.
So Cossacks, so my family on my grandma's side, so Cossack is basically like Hungarian gypsies, nomadic people, and so Cossacks, I was like, I don't want to, I'm not going to put the two together because it's my grandma and she was, we're just not going to do that. But anyway, fun fact about my grandma's family is they were Cossack too. Anyway, of course, like many teenagers, I rebelled from my family and ran away to beautiful Boulder, Colorado, planning to study nutrition. There I met my Lord, Savior, and common law husband, Yo Titzer.
They're all the same person?
Guru of the cult Divine Madness, or The Family to insiders. Oh my god, I saw a documentary about The Family. It's on Amazon. You guys should watch it.
You should. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
I don't know anything about it, but
terrible.
It sounds great. Cults are awesome.
Yeah, anyway.
Stop scratching.
Sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry.
Call back.
Okay.
It's hot in here.
You have a great gift, Esther, Yo told me, peering deep into my soul. Then he said,
Yo, girl. I can't do this with a straight face. This one is ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Then he said, get on your knees and show me this gift, and I will share a gift with you, too. God. Boy, was he right. I spent the next 20 years on my knees in the service of Divine Madness, conducting over 10,000 great gift sessions for men at our ranch house on Redacted. I became the top Yo girl in charge of servicing Yo, male family members and guests, prospects, and recruits. I also was in charge of recruiting young, impressionable women who arrived in Boulder every day looking for a community. We never used the word cult. Nutrition and nourishment, a place to stay, and a warm meal of a bowl of rice. I made sure they got that and so much more. When Divine Madness expanded to a ranch in Reserve, New Mexico, we became neighbors to educator, entrepreneur, and philanthropist Jeffrey Epstein, who had bought the Zorro Ranch. He said he was intrigued by my recruitment methods, and Yo sent me as an ambassador. Jeffrey was tall, handsome, and rich, and so magnetic. I had learned all I could from Yo, and Jeffrey became my new common law husband. He adopted my teenage daughter, Redacted, and her friends as his own, flying them in private jets, taking them snorkeling in the Caribbean, and introducing them to VIPs like Alan Dershowitz, Prince Andrew, and even President Clinton.
They're the top 3 dogs right there.
Lovely. I'm sure they had a lovely time. I became part of a coven of very empowered, confident, and successful women recruiters. I used all the recruiting techniques developed as a yo-girl taken to... I can't say that without laughing.
Yo-girl.
I can't say
I'm a yo-girl.
As a yo-girl taken to a whole new level for Jeffrey. We called ourselves the Dream Team. Every girl had a $1,000 bounty, and I was recruiting a dozen a week through my nutrition classes.
I'm in the wrong profession.
Still, I wanted more from Jeffrey, and he was often distant and dismissive of me and my feminine charms. One night, as the sun set over Little St. James Island, I stood in the room where Jeffrey had just received a therapeutic massage from one of my daughter's friends. The room was covered in a genius's seed, which was going to waste. Nope. Okay. I had an inspiration and asked the chef to bring me an extra large turkey baster and a beautiful fertility ritual created my youngest daughter, Redacted. Nope. Don't like that. At first, Jeffrey was furious, but I pointed out that by staggering daughters every 8 years, he would always have a supply of ripe girls at his disposal. Yucky. He bought me a house, and Redacted got my oldest daughter into Redacted by donating $50,000 to their gender studies program and paid for my youngest daughter to attend Redacted, and all she had to do was send him a pint of Mormon blood every week.
There it is.
Oh, what?
There it
Pint of Mormon blood. Okay. This is all real, guys, okay? I promise. You can search. I typed in Mormon blood in search, you saw it, and this popped up, so, okay, it's real. Thank you, Jeffrey. You helped so many people and gave me the Italian marble tiles in my kitchen, steam shower, and a ranch of my own to continue the great work. Also, a quick thank you, Ghislaine. By the way, I haven't said anything to the feds yet, and won't as long as those USPS money orders keep arriving from Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center. Stop by Redacted for your first free session of dynamic sexuality. Bring a friend or even a dozen. We will make it worth your time. I'm Esther Cohen Titzer Epstein, and I approve this message. So we have a picture of...
Probably her.
Maybe
her daughters, unfortunately.
Before a group/gang training exercise in Bali. Okay. Address Redacted, of course. And here we have Jeffrey Epstein himself. From the Cohen Epstein family to your family, please keep on your altar or present to Redacted for 10% off your first dynamic sexual session. Alright, the end. So, the interesting thing about, so that the whole thing is just...
I have lots of thoughts about it.
I have so many thoughts.
What you do?
But I noticed that the envelope, Epstein's home in Palm Beach, is in the return address spot.
Mm-hmm.
So... was this a way to recruit girls for him in Palm Beach, from Palm Beach?
Possibly.
So, anyway, yeah. So, the most interesting thing for me about this isn't even in the letter, it's the envelope.
Mm-hmm.
It's that this came from his house.
Right.
So, I guess they were sending out mailers to recruit girls, while also they were also recruiting in person, right? But they were sending letters to recruit people.
Do we have who it's sent to?
No, that's Redacted.
Right, okay. So, if you scroll down to kind of toward the end of the letter.
This part?
Mm-hmm. where it talks about I haven't told anything to the feds.
Yeah.
This
By
part
the way,
gives me a pretty, like, I have a hot take because this is postmarked also in 2022.
mhm.
So after both Epstein and Maxwell are in prison, or Epstein's dead, but Maxwell's in prison, I also have a possible connection here. Not connection, but is this maybe a veiled threat? Like, I've name dropped people.
By the way, I haven't said anything to the feds yet and won't, as long as those USPS money orders keep arriving from the Brooklyn Metropolitan Center. Yeah, so it's definitely a threat. Like, keep paying me or I'll take you down.
Right, but then all of this, like, outlandish, insane before she or whoever writes this, right? The end part is like, what are you talking about? You know, like, the yo girl and the yo and the this and the that.
Yeah.
But then you name drop people. Why not just use their names? You know, so it's like it feels like it's something commercial or whatever. Pornhubby or
I mean, were they putting on ads in the yellow pages? Like, I don't.
Right, it feels that way.
Yeah.
Or what's why can't I think of the social media?
And I mean, these girls were not professional masseuses.
They were teenagers.
So, I mean, I'm wondering if, like, basically this is what they were told to type. Right.
But to who?
We don't know who this went to because it's
I know,
redacted,
but like, who? Just thinking, brainstorming. Who would this even get?
I don't know.
You know?
Maybe they were.
I wouldn't believe this. I wouldn't believe this as a teen. I wouldn't. Like, it sounds so dumb.
People be dumb though.
I mean, yeah, but then you have like this cult bit. Well, we're not a cult, we're a family. Okay. So people that are maybe homeless teens, runaways, looking for a place to go?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because if you're receiving this because either you're a convicted sex offender or you're a regular person, but you are sexually deviant and haven't explored it yet.
Okay, so you and me are intelligent human beings.
Yes.
And we know this is dumb. We would rip this up.
Yes.
Teenager gets it. Be like, oh, I'm one of those? Well, I know I'm not a convicted sex offender, so I must be option 2. Right?
Do we have a date? It says
2022.
Yeah.
So he's dead.
He's already dead.
And she's in jail. She's in prison.
Okay. So who is continuing the work?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who lived in that house after he was gone? Because it came from the house.
Well, it's stamped from the house. Could be from anywhere. I could send a letter now and put that as the return address.
Well, right, but if somebody were to answer, the response would go to the house.
So this is interesting because clearly, as an intelligent adult, this feels very much fake. Like the person writing it is writing it to be ludicrous and outrageous.
Yeah.
But why? I don't understand. Curious. But that one was like a what? What is this? A pint of Mormon? What?
I mean, it's possible that this could just be like a fake.
Could be, but I haven't seen anything really refute it or really go into detail on it. Maybe it's just a fantastical.
I mean, is the family still around?
I don't know. That'd be a fun one to go into.
Yeah. Yes. Basically they owned this restaurant, but like in the restaurant they were like doing all this like culty.
I remember
stuff.
that.
Yeah.
I had totally forgotten about that. Yeah. Huh. That would be fun.
The Source Family is what the name of the
I want to like
the
yeah.
Amazon documentary is called. The Source Family.
Huh.
It's really good.
Like it was like a bodega or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, back. Sorry. Interesting. Do I have any more? I might. Can you go back to mine real quick?
Yes.
Okay. That one was just a kind of whoa.
Yeah. Yep. That was the most outlandish thing that I've ever seen in my life, not just in the files.
Right. That's like what the heck?
Oh wait, I have to go back to.
Oh yes. Share.
To files. Okay. To TIFF files. Alright.
She go. Did we do that one? Did we do this one? We did. Did we do that one? We did. Wait, was just that one written out?
Oh.
Preferences. Oh, this fool. I didn't even give this the time of. Well, I did give it time of day, but I didn't give it any kind of clout on here. I did give you guys the file name. If you want to look it up, go for it. Epstein himself wrote out like a 10-page claim or whatever about all of the things against him and how they're just lies and falsities and all that stuff. That's it right there. If you want to look at it, look up that file.
Is this still
Yes. But I was going to talk about it and like show you stuff, but it's just like, this is lies and stupid, so I'm not going to. But there you go. If you want to look it up, it's this one right here. That's it for Epstein. We do have our final episode, which is devoted to the survivors, the victims. We're going to do our best to leave him out of it.
Yeah.
Because it's about them. You definitely won't want to miss that one. Also, again, we know we've kind of noted at it a little bit, but we know there's stuff going on right now, still coming out new to us about Epstein.
Yeah.
And
on
so
our Facebook page, I posted photos of like the outside of Zorro Ranch in New Mexico. My father-in-law was nice enough to like take pictures for me and send them to me because he knows that we have a show.
Yay.
So thank you, John Icoletti, for that. It's there. It's still obviously ranch was unused for some years, and then it was bought in 2023 by the family of Don Huffines. It's being used as like a Christian retreat. But I mean, people like have set up memorials and put flowers out there for the victims, and so I just want the rest of this Epstein series to be just focused on the victims and the people whose lives were completely destroyed.
We really want to wrap it up and be done with him. We are wanting to start this kind of mini-sode idea because of all the stuff coming up all the time on really hot cases, but sometimes cold cases too. We want to be able to just give you the updates or things like that in a shorter version.
Yeah.
But that's only going to be available to our paid subscribers.
Yes. So if you are interested in that, I've posted it on our social media places. So it's just it's a Stream Elements. You can subscribe there or buy me a coffee. You could probably just look us up on Buy Me a Coffee if you want, I think. But if you give us just I think $10 a month, that gives you access to she got us a Pacer account, and so because those documents you have to pay for the documents, we will. And I mean, I am dying to get my hands on these documents. I mean, just to name one that I'm dying to look at is the John List letter. His 5-page confession letter. I want to read it. I want to read it so bad.
It will open up so many just things for us that aren't just public knowledge.
And we won't be able to like share the document as is. We can't like resell it or whatever, but I would love to summarize and do like a mini episode about with my summary or with our summary.
Well, we can there are ways that we can share with our subscribers certain parts of those things.
So
check us out. subscribe,
Mm-hmm.
follow us, like us, comment. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back next week.
Yep.